Hey guys, Kilted on the Trail here. I want to talk to you guys about my favorite stove. It is the White Gas firemaple F8. I've had it for over a year now. I've used it over a dozen times. I watched another YouTuber, one that I really enjoy. I really like his channel. He particularly deals with stoves. He had problems getting the stove lit and maintaining a consistent flame. It would spurt and throw big fireballs. I don't know if it was a fuel issue where he didn't have, maybe his gas wasn't very good, or my thought is he didn't give it enough time to warm up that pressure tube. This little pressure tube right here, you can see that black smudgy tube. As that flame burns, it pressurizes the fuel that's inside of that tube, loops it down and around, and runs it out the bottom. As you can see there, it runs it out the bottom to the jet. If you don't pressurize that fuel tube, it will send liquid fuel out the jet in spurts. And as that liquid fuel comes out, that's when you get the big plumes of flame. If you have it pressurized correctly, what you're going to get is a very solid, consistent pattern. I'm going to go ahead and cut away to the video of me getting it lit and getting it started so that you guys can see just how easy it really is to start this stove. I really like his channel, but I don't know that he gave it a fair shake. Maybe he was in a hurry that day, I don't know. But I don't feel like it was a very accurate example of how effective this stove is. So let me show you guys exactly how to light it and let you guys make your own decision. So to get this going, all you're going to have to do is just crack this valve just a little bit until you get fuel down in the bottom of the bowl. You're going to look for it and you're going to hear it as it spurts out of there. As soon as you get fuel, shut your valve, and then there we go. And as that flame starts to warm up, it's going to start pulling fuel from this pressure tube. I don't know if you can see that little flame down in there or not. Let me see if I can turn this so you can see. It's going in there, it's just not very big. And as that fuel starts to warm up in this pressure tube, it's going to start feeding that fuel through the nozzle down here into the flame. There it goes. That flame's starting to get a little bit bigger. So we're going to go ahead and very slowly start to crack that fuel. You want to make sure that what you're getting out of that jet is vaporized fuel and not liquid fuel. Okay, a little more fuel. There we go. Now it's starting to warm up at the bottom of that bowl. You're going to see it start to kind of flicker and start to jump out of there a little bit as it changes from the yellow flame to that blue flame. We're just going to keep controlling that valve until we get it right where we want it to be. So if you're getting those big spurts of flames, it's because you put too much fuel down at the bottom. You literally just like a drop, one little drop, and that's all you need. And as that starts to go, give it just a touch more. That's it. So there's a couple of videos I've seen online where people are really upset because they can't seem to get a good controlled flame. It's really not difficult. It's more of a learning curve than just what's in a regular propane stove. But as you can see, we didn't have big fireballs of flames. We started with a very small candle-like flame, and it's grown into this. as the stove winds down, I want to talk to you a little more about why I like this stove. One, it's the lightest white gas stove on the market. It's simple, it's easy to operate, but my biggest reason for liking the stove is not just is it easy to operate, it's the cheapest stove that I have found on the market. I picked mine up off of Alibaba or AliExpress. I think it was like 60 bucks when I bought it. They have another model, it's a little bit heavier. This is the best one that I've found so far. I'm gonna go ahead and blow this out. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Go ahead and throw a comment in there. Tell me what your favorite stove is and why. I'm particularly backpacking around 10,000 feet of elevation. For the most part, this is going to be my go-to stove because of the temperature and because of the elevation here in Utah. If I'm down in the valley like in Tooele or somewhere out in the desert, I can get away with just a regular remote line stove like my Optimus here. Sometimes I'll even use that BRS 3000. That's another great stove. But anytime I hit elevation, which is where I particularly like to backpack, that's where I like to be. I like that white gas. It's dependable. I know that it will always start and I'll always get a hot meal. But go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what it is you like to use. Tell me why you like to use it. And hope you guys enjoy the video.